Your success matters to me, and I want to ensure that you get the most out of this course. Now, of course, that starts with watching the videos. This is a video on demand course, so of course, watch the videos. You can go through this course step by step. It's built in such a way that all the modules and lectures build up on each other. You can also skip certain modules, of course, because all the modules also work on their own if you already know a concept, for example. Now, when watching the videos, of course, do that at your speed. You got speed controls here in the video player, and you can slow me down if I'm going too fast or speed me up if I'm going too slow for your taste. I also recommend that you code along. It's not a must do, but you typically learn better if you write code on your own and you have to find and fix your own mistakes. Also pause and rewind the videos for that, because the videos are of course recorded in a way that also makes sense to people who are not coding along. So if you do, you might need to pause occasionally, try out the next steps on your own, or go back to an earlier point in a video to see how exactly I implemented something there. And in general, practicing is important. In this course, we work on real projects and we have many smaller demos. And I can only encourage you that you sometimes pause and try out the next steps on your own, or that you deviate from what I do and try out your own things. So definitely also advance on your own. Of course, only to a certain extent, because if you haven't learned about a certain feature, it might be hard to implement it on your own. But whenever possible, whenever you feel like it, definitely try out things on your own. Now, when you do that, or when you just code along as well, you will also face some errors. Things don't always go as planned, you introduced a mistake in your code, and you get an error. Now debug these errors and search on your own. Use the attached code, which you find attached to many lectures in the course, always to the last lecture of each module, so that you can compare your code to mine and find out where it deviates. But also, if you get error messages, Google them or use the search here on Udemy to also search the Q&A section, because chances are someone else had a similar error and you can quickly fix it by looking at their solution. Now, of course, if you're really stuck or if some concept is unclear, you can also ask but also answer here in the Q&A section. I do my best to provide quick support there, but also try to help others there on your own. Because besides fixing your own errors, if you also help others and work with other students, you get a lot out of this course as well. So that's definitely also a recommendation I have. And with all these steps or all these building blocks, you have everything you need to get the most out of this course. Now in the next lecture, I will show you the setup, the IDE I will be using throughout this course, and thereafter we can already dive into TypeScript.